YouTube? Welcome back. It's check-in day. So I'll do my little intro. It's early. It's like 5:30. But hi. Welcome if you are new here. My name's Ashley, or Ashley B Boots on Instagram. If you're not new here, welcome back. It's been a while. We'll catch up. But first, check-ins, eating, hit cardio, and delts. And washing this hair. So let's get out of this morning and then let's catch up. Okay, good morning. Again, I am back from my cardio and my little baby shoulder lift once every 10 days. Oh yeah. So that's one of the updates is I am doing shoulders once every 10 days because my upper body is a little bit more developed than my lower body. So doing glutes 3 days a week, upper body once every 10 days. Right now I'm doing hit every 3 days, and we are in a cut, obviously. Just going into some updates really quick before I take a shower. I need to wash my hair before work. Yeah, I think my first call isn't for another hour, so I'm good. But yeah, so we are in a cut with the intention of possibly doing a show later this year. We'll see. I'm kind of playing it by ear, but Jamie does want to, for getting on stage, she wants to get me on stage sooner rather than later. So she's being pretty aggressive, I would say, in this cut, more so than I've ever experienced with her. So I dropped 1.4 pounds from last week to this week. My weight has been super sticky. We've been like in this cutting phase since I started back with her in mid-April. And, just getting work pangs. So yeah, we started in mid-April. I was like 136-ish, let's call it. I'm 132 today. So April to May, June, and now like we're at 2.5 months in and like 4 pounds down. So she's ready to get pretty, I'll call it aggressive. So today's changes is for my HIIT sessions. She increased the amount of intervals that I do from 6 to 8. I already did my HIIT today. So I was like, hey, I'm going to do that next week. Which I like implementing day of, but I'm not going to go back to the gym to do 2 HIIT intervals. She increased my steps from 11K to 12K, and she decreased my macros on low days by 10 carbs, 10 fats, which is a lot, compared to what she usually does. And then on my higher carb days, she decreased by 20 carbs, 5 fats. So she's getting really serious. She is ready to see some fat loss here. So I'm good with it. In previous preps, like last prep, she was really conservative, I would say. We did a really slow cut. This time she's like, let's get it. So let's get it. But okay, I need a shower, get my post-workout, go to work, but I'll take you along this day. Okay, so post-workout is this banana protein stuff. So I have like 1 million frozen bananas. It was a little snafu after we got back from Japan. I ordered like 5 bunches instead of 5. So that was fun. We have a lot of frozen bananas, but yeah. It's good. Bananas plus core nutritionals, ISO protein powder, and chocolate peanut butter. Anyways, cheers to post-workout. Okay, so I did a little bit of work. Now I'm going to get ready for the day, brush out this hair, manage it somehow. I did a K12 treatment because my hair is a little damaged, so I'm trying to repair a little bit. But anyways, let's get ready. Okay, I am all ready for the day, and I'm going to get a decaf double espresso and mix it with a baby, like a baby espresso. It's like a half espresso. It's really interesting. This little guy, it's a Ristretto Intenso. I'm about to start my calls for the day. Basically, so I work a desk job. Desk all day. I'm on calls basically all day as well. So I don't have a very exciting day. But I do have, to get my movement throughout the day, I do have an under desk treadmill, and I am notorious for pulling it out and, walking during calls. I actually got on a call yesterday with somebody I hadn't talked to in a little bit, and they were like, Ashley, I hardly recognize you without walking on the treadmill. I said, I know. I was like, and I had literally just put it away. I was like, I just put it up, but I can pull it back out if you want. So it's, like nobody cares. People actually are very intrigued. Like, oh, I need to be doing that. But I have a really busy call day today. So I have one from 9 to 11:30 back to back, 12 to 2:30 back to back, and then 3 to 4. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 calls. And that's not including the impromptu ones that inevitably pop up throughout the day. But I'm hoping that since it's a holiday week this week, 4th of July is on Friday, I'm hoping that, things are a little bit more quiet. So I am in client services, and, a lot of the times, my customer schedule kind of dictates just how crazy or not crazy things are for me. I am a manager, so I do have a team of 13 people, and I still get affected by customer activity, especially like escalations and things like that you can't always predict as much as you try. So anyways, I'm about to hop on my first call of the day. I have a one-on-one with one of my team members, and then I have 2 one-on-ones today, a couple internal calls, but mostly external, actually, for a customer. So, all right, let's get after this day. Good morning. I'm good. How are you? Oh, yeah. Lots of when's your official move date now? Okay, just finished a call from my kitchen. I'm getting things. I put my laptop set up over here. I have a portable screen that attaches to the back of my laptop. That's what I use for my regular double screen anyways, but I love it. Yeah, so it is 11 o'clock. Spencer's hanging out in the corner over there. But I am going to make my second shred drink. I think I'm not going to drink this for quite a while, but I just want to make it up. And then I'm going to pull out my treadmill and do a little walking because I just finished my meal a little bit ago, which was so good. I like simple meals, just like have my heart. Like fruit, eggs, meat, like just yummy. So hard-boiled eggs have just been like love recently. But I'll eat again around 2 o'clock, and that'll be like, what will that be? Avocado, turkey. I think I have rice cakes. I don't know. I need to live by MyFitnessPal apparently, because I definitely like ate the wrong thing last week. Like my husband was using my phone. So I was like, oh, okay, I think I have 3 rice cakes with this meal. So I went ahead and ate 3 rice cakes, and I had only actually logged 2. So it was my last meal of the day. So I ate them, and I looked at my phone and was like, okay. Nice. So I did overeat on my macros, and I balanced it out the next lower carb day I had and told Jamie, and she just laughed. She's like, nice catch. Which 1 rice cake is not a big deal. It just, I do like to be on point. I mean, there's no reason for me not to be. Okay, I'm getting blown up on my computer, so back to work. Okay. All right, letting this boy out, and such a nice day. And I am done for calls for a little bit. My call ended early for a little bit, as in like the next 10 minutes. So, the next 14 minutes. But I figured I'd come out here and show you guys my garden. So here we go. This is my garden. I have zucchini. So let's actually just like take a look in here and look how big my zucchini is. You see that one? Yeah, and then I've got a bunch of little babies down here. I'm so excited about this. Like, so excited. And the ground is wet. I've got jalapenos, which apparently when they turn red like this, they get both sweeter and hotter, apparently. And when they blister, that's a good thing. So this is like pretty ripe. It's ready to go. I might pick this today, which I'm pumped about. I have got, I always forget what these are called, marigolds for bugs, chives to help with bugs. This is a bell pepper plant, so the guy's a little deformed looking, but bell pepper, another bell pepper. This will be yellow. I have a little one growing here. I had one growing, but it got like mushy on the inside, so yeah, it was not good. Ooh, wow! Big guys! So these are hot banana peppers. These are sweet banana peppers, which apparently if it turns orange and then red, it means it gets sweeter. I'm gonna pick this one like maybe today. And then not thriving over here are these little lunchbox peppers. This is like squishy, so it's not good. And you can see I have a little stunted growth one here. So yeah, not doing hot, but yeah, that is my garden. And it brings me a lot of joy to see it grow. I love it. And I haven't put on, this is random, but I haven't put on my shoes yet, specifically because I wanted to come out here and have my feet in the grass. That's just, I don't know, just a good feeling. But pretty soon I am going to put on my shoes and do some steps. I do have a call, again, in like 10 minutes. The call after that did get moved to later today, so I'll have an hour free after that, which is nice. Get some meals in the meantime. Yeah, this is what a typical day in the life looks like. A lot of sitting, a lot of trying to get steps, work out in the morning, and hanging out with my main man over there. And my husband actually had to go to the office today, so it's just me and Spencer boy for the day. So that means I'm taking him on his walk solo, which I probably won't take you guys along because honestly, he's so strong that like I have to be very conscious when I'm walking him because he can pull me down. And he has one time, so. But that was a weird instance where he like tripped me with his leash. So yeah, so I need to pay attention on that one. Okay, I'll show you guys the meals and maybe little bits throughout the day. He sees a dragonfly. Let's see if he's gonna go jump for it. Oh, nope. Oh yeah, it's flying around. Oh. Spencer, did you get it? No, come here. Oh, okay, no, we're busy. Hello, people. Okay, so I'm done with some calls. One of my calls ended early and I thought I was gonna be able to go get this meal here that I'll show you in a second. But then I had to hop back on a call because that call ended early with the host, and the host was like, hey, can you hop on? I was like, oh man. If you're corporate, you know how that goes. But for my next meal, I have, and it is later than I normally eat. It's 2:48. It's almost 3. I have 12 minutes to get this down. But I have some lean ground turkey, 2 rice cakes with 55 grams of avocado, which I keep in this nice little avocado holder I just got it from like the local grocery store, but I keep it in here, keep it fresh, the rest of it, and I store it in the fridge. And then sweet peas. I have my little salt container, so I have been weighing out my salt to be consistent with my sodium every day. I, measure it out on the little like scale that shows the decimal point of grams. So this is 2.5 grams of salt, or it was. So I try to spread it pretty evenly throughout my day, and yeah, just salting everything a little bit. I eyeball it. Yeah, it's been a pretty decent day so far, I will say. Nothing too crazy has been happening, and it's a holiday week, again, like I said. So I'm seeing that people are a little bit more out of the office and such. I'll take it, whatever. It's good with me. I don't have much to update you guys on right now, though. I'm just put my rice cakes away, put all the things away, eat. I think I had another call canceled today, which was great. So I actually only have 3 more calls left. Yay. And then it's time to spend with the puppy and then my husband when he comes home. Awesome. One of those customers that I really would love to meet at some point. So if there's ever an opportunity. This is my office buddy. He's very cute, but not very productive. He definitely distracts the staff. Ouch. No. Scratching at me, trying to get my attention. No. I swear. So in my check-in photos, you see the bruises on my legs. It's from Spencer jumping on my legs. It's very annoying. He has these really sharp little claws that bruise me. So it is 4:32, still working away. I just finished up my last call for the day, and now I have to get some like admin type work done. It's funny, like I'm literally on the phone all day, and my husband has asked me like, okay, so like, do you actually have work to do, or do you just talk on the phone all day? It's like, I have work to do. I definitely have work to do, and I will oftentimes multitask, which is, I hate doing that, but sometimes it's necessary. But I like taking advantage of the time when I don't have calls. So, and I don't have a bunch of Slack messages. This is good to get some stuff done. The goal is to be extremely productive over the next 2 days so the Wednesday and Thursday before July 4th, because I know some people are taking vacation, so it's a great time for me to be productive. Anyways, I'm gonna work for probably another hour, start my dinner, and then go on a W, because he knows that word, with that one after. So, boring day. I lead a very boring life, and you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. I love that after work, I spend time with the puppy, my husband, eat, I go to bed early. It just makes me feel good. My coworker is whining. Bad coworker. Okay, folks, it is 5:15. I've been working later most days until like 6-ish, or logging off now and then getting back online later. But I think I'm actually done for the day. I think. We'll see. I'm always pretty connected until like 8 o'clock. Spencer Dodo. Just trying to scratch at the door. He wants to get out. But okay, I'm going to shut down the office, and what I mean by that is I am going to lock up my laptop. So lock it up. We're done. Turn off my little desk light, and then I close the windows. That is my little routine to establish that boundary of when I am officially offline. And it feels good. And I am hungry. I had a late lunch, but I am hungry. So I'm going to have cod for dinner. I actually haven't cooked cod in like yeah, I know. We're going to get out of my office. He's so excited. But I haven't cooked cod in a hot minute. But I have been eating more white fish as of I made that decision last week before I got my blood work back, but I got my blood work back and that like solidified it. I was like, oh, my, bad cholesterol is a little bit high. Because I definitely do eat red meat, because I do eat a good amount of red meat, which is good. Like, I love my red meat. I think it's good for me too. Has a lot of benefits. But too much of anything is not a good thing anymore, right? So more fish. And I ordered a whitefish box from Wild Alaskan Company. I had a thing on my credit card where I could get $30 cash back, plus I had a $25 off coupon. So at that point, it's dumb not to, right? All right, dinner time. Yeah, we've got some turkey that I already ate, just like little bits of ground lean turkey. Got the cod, Brussels sprouts, rice cakes, and cinnamon pecans. Those are really random. They were just on sale one time and I got them, and it's a big bag and I still need to finish them. I'm definitely starting to feel a little more tired. And somebody's done with their dinner. But I'm also going to take Core Hard. Just helps with kind of like chilling out, relaxing, adrenals. And my nighttime supplements. So it's like my multivitamin, fish oil, stuff like that. Boring stuff. But I also put away dishes before this, so it was nice and productive while I was waiting for my cod. Oh, and I'm going to finish the rest of my salt. And exciting, I'm going to have my soda. I'm going to enjoy this, watch a YouTube video. And that's it. Okay, dinner is done, and now it's time to pick out my soda. So this is our weight room. And we have this mini fridge in here. Yeah, 7-Up, Zero Tropical, or Coke. Alright, I know I want this one. I want it. Here we go. Yeah, it really does taste like summer. It's like the perfect summer drink. What does he have? What do you have in your mouth? Mom dropped cookies from her cookie pouch, which is what he was eating. Come on, Spence. Just chomping away. Whoops. Okay. So I'm gonna relax and drink that, but I'm also gonna prep my AM drinks. So tomorrow I wake up at 5 a.m. to go do glutes. So I do glutes Monday, Wednesday, Friday, wake up at 5 a.m., which means that's early for me. I'm like, ugh. So I try to be as prepared as possible. I lay out my clothes. I have all my drinks prepped, and I'll show you guys what I use. So this is my cabinet, my supplement cabinet, and I use these things. So I use one, you guys saw me like this morning, but I use an Element packet. I actually have a delivery from them outside. I use a scoop of creatine, 2 scoops of glutamine. Blech. I use pre-workout. This is caffeinated and non-caffeinated from Core Nutritionals. I use 3/4 servings of this and 1/4 of that because I want a little bit of caffeine. Hey, Spencer. No. He's trying to get outside. Carbs, about 20 grams worth of carbs. Shred, which is just makes you a little sweaty. And I mix that with EAAs. So I'll be making that soon. And sir, what are you doing? He just wants to go do stuff because it's about time for his W. So I'm gonna drink this, make up my drinks, and then take him. Right. I got my Elementi, I don't know how you say it, but I got my order. So I'm trying a new flavor. I scared Spencer. I'm trying a new flavor, lemonade salt, which I wish I would have thought to use this. I had already made my drinks, but I wish I would have thought to go get this and try it for tomorrow, but forgot. But Old Reliable is the grapefruit. This is literally the best flavor. It's so good. And for Elementi, I always, sign up for their like subscription to get the 10% off or whatever, and then just pause it or cancel it immediately. Hey. And then I also always find the link for a free sample pack because these are not cheap. So I do what I can to try to save some monies. Hey, Spencer. No. And it comes with, it's a little sample thing. So watermelon. I do not like the chocolate flavors. I think those are like pretty gross. Oh, and they didn't send any chocolate flavors this time. Yes. Maybe because it's summertime. I thought it looked like there were some repeats, but oh nice. They gave me 2 watermelon, 2 citrus, 2 orange, and 2 raspberry. Nice. Perfect. I love the fruity flavors, much better than the chocolate ones. Yeah, just wanted to show you. And this boy is getting so impatient. Hey, Spencer. I'll show you guys. Well, this is pretty cute. Hey, Spencer. Do you want to go on a walk? You do? You want to go on a walk? Yeah. All right. I'm going to put on my hat, which we lovingly call the food lady hat, because I am food lady, not mom. I am food lady because I give the food. He's funny. He knows dad, Spencer. He knows who dad is, and then he kind of knows food lady, not mom. Food lady. Hey, Spencer, we're gonna go. Okay. Catch you later. I'm gonna listen to an audiobook or something and do this thing with this crazy golden boy. All right. Food lady hat done. Walk done. Spencer is feeling good, I think. Satisfied with his W. So I am going to do a little chit chat real quick and then wrap things up for the night. So just propping you guys up on my Elementies. So it's been a little bit again since I've had a YouTube video, another YouTube hiatus. So, let's do a quick chat of like where I've been, what are my current goals, all that fun stuff. And by the way, with the YouTube stuff, I do hope to be back. That's the plan. I got a camera and everything. I've always filmed on my phone, but it feels really nice to have a camera. But okay, so I think the last time I posted was like, I don't know, October probably. So it's been, it's July 1st today actually. So it's been probably 9-ish months. I got back from Ireland and Scotland in August. September. I got back in September. We went in like the end of August, early September. And I got back hard on my stuff then. And went into a very, started really tracking my macros again, going into a very specific growth phase. I gained probably 5 pounds, and it was really nice over 4 months. I gained that. So it was awesome. And then I did a little mini cut at the very end of December through mid-March, because we went to Japan in the beginning of April and I wanted to finish by then. I had gotten up to 145 pounds. For reference, I'm 5'5". The last time I competed, I was at 115. So it's 30 pounds up. Definitely some muscle gain, more fat gain than anything else, obviously. But it was good because I got my cycle back and everything was very consistent from that perspective. I got my blood work done in December, and I go through Hormone Logics, which is what Fit Body Fusion uses, and Joanna said that my blood work looked awesome, which was great. That was a really good feeling. So anyways, I started my mini cut. I lost 10 pounds, very smooth. 20 minutes of cardio, 5 or 6 days a week. I can't remember. And my calories didn't go below 2,000. It was awesome. I reversed out a little bit, went to Japan, and then I started back with Jamie, went a week after I got back, so mid-late April. And then I flew out to see her and Drew, who is their trainer, in mid-May to do my in-person assessment, which was great. And Jamie had kind of planted the seed when I started back with her of, I think you'd be really good in Fit Model, because I've always been told from judges' feedback, shape, excellent, need more muscle, need more conditioning. When we get conditioned enough, I lose muscle and I lose that shape. So Jamie's since you're a shape girl, the Fit Model would be really good. And you've got on the higher end of the muscle required, she thinks, for Fit Model, not in my glutes, caveat, but everywhere else. So she planted that seed. I was no, I just want to stick with bikini. Then when I saw her in person and I did the Fit Model posing and bikini posing and got, just the assessment, they were hey, look. And one of the reasons I didn't want to do Fit Model as well is I like training upper body. Well, when I saw them in person, they said, yeah, no more upper body for a while. No more back, shoulders once every 10 days. I said, okay. They're Fit Model or bikini, it doesn't matter. We just need to focus on your glutes. So it's glutes 3 days a week. And I got to thinking about it. I was you know what? It's been 2 years since I've competed. I really I do want that goal, that discipline, that structure. I don't need it, but I want it. And I want to have fun with it. So I said, yeah, let's do Fit Model. And worst case scenario, I either don't like it or I don't actually make it to stage, in which both scenarios, I will be in a really good place to reverse diet, put on some muscle from a leaner body composition. So I was you know what, why not? It's been literally 2 years since I've dieted. So let's try it. So I don't have a timeline or anything like that. I'm putting very little pressure on myself. If I don't end up competing, I don't end up competing. That's fine. And if I do, and if I do horrible, okay. My goal is to have fun. My goal is to have fun. I've thought a lot about this. I've journaled about it. And, this is a lifestyle. It's a hobby. It's something that gives me structure and just joy. It gives me joy. And I think that's something that I really did miss over the last couple of years. If you watch some of my last YouTube videos that I posted in the fall of 2024, I gave a little bit of an update, and my mental health was just really up and down. And a lot of that, the more time I spend reflecting, the more time I am realizing that I think my identity got really tied in with work because it wasn't tied to anything else. Yes, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm a dog mom. I've always had this drive to do things. I need to do things. And I think competing was that thing, marathons and half marathons before that, powerlifting in between. And I was just missing that competitive drive and that outlet. So I was I'm just thankful to be back to competing, because I think it's really already helped a lot with my mental space. Even starting that cut, in late December, it really helped my mental space. I think I was pouring too much into work, taking it too seriously. And and just getting in my head about things where, and don't get me wrong, work has been really hard. It's continued to be hard, but I'm handling it a lot better from a mental standpoint. So I just have a lot to be thankful for competing in my life, and I'm really excited to be doing it again. You know, I feel like I never stopped. I just wasn't structured, and I didn't have that goal. I wasn't with Jamie, and all of those things, it was just really helpful to have. So anyways, that's where I've been. That's the current update. You know, the cut is definitely cutting now. I just can't believe that Jamie made all those changes. She's usually really like conservative, and I feel like it was like hammer dropped today. I know she wants to get me on stage sooner rather than later. We were talking about suit colors and timing and all that, and I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be a while, yeah. And she was like, yeah, I'd rather it not be a while, so let's reassess in a couple weeks. I was like, oh, okay. And I'm definitely feeling hungry already today. Well, shoot, when you drop 10 fat, of course you're going to be hungry. That's like a lot. Oh, I thought my husband was home. Spencer was nosing the door, which he does sometimes when he knows my husband's here. But anyways, a lot of talking. I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. I'm going to make some ground turkey for tomorrow because I'm almost out, and that has been great to have on hand and prep the night before. And yeah, so if you watched this video, thank you so much. If if you stuck around this whole time with my inconsistent posting, thank you. And yeah, I plan on filming more. Let me know if there are things that you want to see. There are things that I have in mind that I want to share. And I want to document this journey back to the stage, having fun in Fit Model. We'll see where I go from there. Okay. Thank you for again watching, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.